What's up, everybody? I got another John Deere Gator video for you. This time it's the same John Deere Gator that I've used, or I've shown you guys in the past. Sorry about my compressor running in the background. There we go. But it's the same Gator TX, but we got a different we got a different fix this time. This time we are fixing the clutch on the Gator. Actually, I've already fixed it, but I figured I should at least tell you or show it to you, because I've never seen a how-to on how to fix a Gator TX on YouTube. I believe this is a 2007 Gator TX. Let's get some light on the subject here. But here's the old clutch, and here's the new. You can see it better if it's right there. So you can see it's a lot shinier on this old one. But here are the things you are going to need. And first thing you'll need, if you've never changed a Gator's clutch before, they are pressed onto the crankshaft. And so you can't just like take out the bolt, which it's a sizable bolt. It's like a 6-inch long bolt. You can't just take the bolt out and think you're gonna pop the clutch right off, maybe with a little bit of leverage. You're gonna need a little help and or to actually leverage it off. And let me get my tools that I used for the project. And so here's the clutch and the not so basic tools that I used. First of all, you're gonna need a segment of threaded or unthreaded rod. And in this case, this is 1/2 inch, and it slides freely in and out. You can hear it's dragging on some threads there. But you're also going to need a 9/16 by 18 bolt to pop this clutch off. And the reason why that is because it's pressed on. The clutch is pressed onto the crankshaft hard enough that you will not be able to just yank it off. So what you'll do is you'll slide your segment of 1/2 inch bolt, and you can see I just cut that off, and you'll slide it down in that hole, and then you'll thread this into that hole. And it's normal threads, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and you'll tighten until you feel it touch this inside there, and then you won't be able to crank it. I mean, you might be able to do it with, if you got someone to help you hold the old clutch in place, you might be able to crank on it, but I used an impact wrench because it just needed that much muscle. And you're going to tighten it, because as you're tightening it, it's going to pull on the clutch, and the impacts are going to loosen it and pull it away from the crankshaft. So you'll tighten it, and it will just pop off as you're tightening it. And then you'll be able to just let it drop off, and then you can put your new clutch in. And for that, all you do is slide it on the crankshaft, thread the old bolt in, and you are in business. And the Gator TX, it's very easy to get the belt on and off. You don't need a belt tension reliever that some videos show for the more modern ones. But this one, it's actually quite simple. Let me see if I can prop you up somewhere, or I can just hold you and try and one-handed. But you just kind of wiggle the belt, and you can see that's going to come right off. But it doesn't do that while the engine's running, obviously, because it's spinning that belt, and so there's tension on it. So it's very easy to slide the belt off by just spinning the driven pulley on that. So if you have any questions on how I did this, feel free to throw them in the comments below. Again, the important things you're going to need a segment of bolt. This one is about 4.5, 5 inches long, and a 9/16 by 18 thread bolt that you can thread into here. And it has a 21mm hex head. So hope this helps you guys out. And for any of y'all that have been asking me about all my Gator projects, I thank you. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the likes. So we will hopefully see you guys in another video. Again, questions, comments, throw them down below. I'd love to hear them, love to answer them, love to help you out in any way I can, because if I find something that makes it easier for me, I like sharing it with someone else so they don't have to spend as much time or money on fixing it themselves. So we'll catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you then.